American Basketball Association. It is your boy Kamish Moolah live here, and we have another playoff battle underway, guys. FC Barcelona versus Virtus in a big-time Game 2. Of course, in round 1, we all know that it's only a 3-game series here in the overseas tour. So it is win or go home for the defending champions, FC Barcelona. If Barcelona does not get a victory today here at home, they will be staying home for the remainder of this postseason. Of course, we had some, issues as to why we couldn't, give them the home court advantage. So let's see if the defending champions can fight through that adversity and come away with a win here, man. This is a big-time game. Of course, Michael Simmons and Jerry Killens is going to be the user matchup to watch in this one. And before we start up, just let me make sure everything is set. Can I get a hashtag Noti Gang in the chat for all of my notification gang members? Bow! Shout out to all my Noti Gang guys, man. Let me get this link out also. Let me get this link out to the guys, and then we're going to turn up, guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Michael Simmons is in the building. Let's see who else is checking in. Let me get them hashtag Noti Gangs going, guys. Where's the notification gang at? Let me find out. We take a day off and guys are sleeping. Playoff action is in full effect. SBA community, turn me up. Kennard Rodin, my man from the motherland, is in the building. Big shout out to my guy Kennard Rodin and the rest of the user guys that are here, man. Tip off underway, and here we go. Magic Mike, of course, hit the game winner in game 1. He was the savior. We know that Jerry did not like that. The young Jerry Killens. We want to see that change. But Danny Ramsey, the other all-star outside of Michael Simmons for Virtus, with the slam to break the ice. Big shout out to my guy Rodin in the chat showing love. You know how we do, my guy. Hashtag our league. And Jabari Carter, what a move right there from the vet. The overseas tour vet, Jabari Carter. This guy has championship pedigree, and he is not trying to lose this game and be sent packing. But Danny Ramsey looking like he's trying to take matters into his own hands right now. Padraig Tarlik is just looking a bit too small for Danny Ramsey. He's looking to exploit that matchup. Let's see how that fares. Floyd Bledsoe, a.k.a. Bloody Bledsoe, missing a shot there. Casey Robinson in the building, the #1 player in the high school series. Volume 1 of the rankings had Casey Robinson at #1 for the HS1 series. Let's see if he can live up to the hype. The 5 show is also in the building. Yes, sir. Now guys are starting to wake up. Jerry for 3, off the mark. Shout out to my guy Party Tom, Patrick Vince, tuning in all the way from Croatia. You gotta love it, man. The grind doesn't stop here in our league. And the SBA is truly a community like no other, man. Nice move right there from Wendell Washington Jr. Pardon me, guys. Wallace Washington. Shout out to my guy Olin in the building. The mayor, a.k.a. Baba TV, a.k.a. Jerry Killens. Right on time as he's getting fouled there. He's heading to the line for 2. Also, shout out to my guy Slicko Mode in the building saying, what's good, SBA? Slicko Mode, a.k.a. Johnny Slick, shooter of the year in our college series. He's also a user guy, man. Our user guys do not play when it comes to the SBA, and that quick. We are at 10 viewers live. I need you guys to hit that like button. And let me get a hashtag our league. Let's turn this thing up. Playoff action has been lit all postseason long. Let's keep the trend going. Shout out to my guy Swindle. Carlos Luzon, a small forward out of Miami for our college series. And I'm trying to tell you guys, man, we are growing and flowing. The drip god is in the building. Man, the SBA community is just getting bigger and bigger every game. We're just growing 16 viewers live on the stream. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit that subscribe and that like button if you haven't already, man. Our league is in its very first season, but boy, have we been making a ton of progress. Michael Simmons with the rock. He's looking to work on Jerry. The 19-year-old Jerry looking to close out on that shot. That was the same shot that suffered the fatal blow in last game. Shout out to my guy Duke Spliff in the building. Rebounded by Jabari Carter right there. Jabari led the SBA Overseas Tour in rebounds, guys. This guy is 6'8", undersized, but he is such a force to be reckoned with. And look at him right there down low with Daniels wreaking havoc. And ever since Barcelona made that change to move Daniels onto the starting center, they have really taken off. This young guy, Daniels, is just such a physical specimen. This guy is huge, but what a pass right there from Bloody B into Jerry Killens. And a whole lot of red going on there on that one. Nice pass from Bledsoe in that lane to Jerry. And Jerry finishing with the sweet layup. A couple of rebounds from Dante Anderson. Passes it out to Wilkins. But the White Wilkins, no luck on the three-point opportunity. Dante Anderson, man, such a good big. Such a super competitive big. And another one of those guys. Remind me of a Tyrone Webster. Just a hard-nosed guy is going to come out and give you effort no matter who he's up against. Up against these bigs that we know are super talented for FC Barcelona, Jabari Carter and Daniels. Dante Anderson has really been putting up a fight, man. You gotta love it. Timeout on the play. 7-8 in favor of Virtus. But both teams looking like they're, starting to really get it going, starting to shake off the early game jitters. And with 6 minutes left, are we going to see some more offense? SBA community, let me know. Do you see this game faring to be a high-scoring game, guys? Or do you see it, maybe flying under the radar? Some of these games have been really crazy and down to the last minute. I think we've seen like one game that was like a blowout. But for the most part, even when we thought we was going to see blowouts, teams have came back and made things very interesting in this postseason. Michael Simmons stripping Jerry Killens. The defense trying to trail, but just too late. And Magic Mike with the and one right there. Foul called against Predrag Tarlik. Just turned up my mic, guys, so sorry if I'm a bit too loud. Let me know how it sounds. Did I sound better when it was a bit lower? Or does it sound better now? I just cranked it up one tab. So give me some feedback on that. And I can fix it. Let me know if I sound good. But Magic Mike, man, he has came through big time for this team time and time again during the season. And he is definitely not disappointed here in the postseason, man. I know that there's an SBA franchise out there that's going to be very happy to have Magic Mike at the helm for them for the next couple of years, man. Shout out to the 5 Show saying I sound better now. Carlos Luzon says no different. Sounds good to me. Appreciate you, my guy. Ariel Severio, the MVP, checking in after the basket from Jabari Carter. Jabari Carter's in his bag, not playing around. Nice pass out of the shot from Mike. And Wallace Washington Jr. with a slam. He was pretty much the X factor in the last game. I felt like it was his performance alongside Mike Simmons that really led to them getting that win. But Jabari Carter is dialed in. This may be one of the best games that we've seen from Jabari Carter to start off in a while. And I'm liking the effort, man. Jabari Carter's been playing good all season, but right on key with the steal as well. Then let's see what Barcelona elects to do, man. Bledsoe in the lane, gets a step, stops and pop, no good. Dante Anderson on the rebound. Want to see Bloody Bledsoe go to the hole there. I don't like that little stop and pop. Sure, he's more than capable of making that shot, but put some pressure on his defense, man, and go to the hole. Mike Simmons, nice move off the little end around. And once again, beating the younger guy, Jerry, to the punch with the lay-in there. 15-11, Barcelona down right now. Bloody Bledsoe trying to get something going from behind the three-point line, off the mark. Magic Mike to the hole. He is fouled. Bledsoe is going to pick up the foul on that one, and Magic Mike going to the hole for 2. Once again, Magic Mike, just the heart and soul of this team. Whenever they need any sense of direction or they just need a basket, they need to get things back on track, Magic Mike has been that go-to guy for this Virtus team all season long. And you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Magic Mike putting scouts and putting the rest of the SBA on notice. First free throw is good. 16-11, 5-point game. 4:41 left. Daniels checking in. Jabari Carter's going to get a well-deserved rest. This kid was dialed in the entire first quarter. He may have about 6 to 8 of Barcelona's points, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to my guy Deshaun Evans in the building. My guy SBA Yayo tuning in. It's really a positionless guy, but a listed small forward. And Jerry playing with the rock again. Mike is going to pick his pocket for the second time. And Mike is a deceptive, defender, guys. If you think it's sweet and think you can play around with the rock, Mike will definitely pick that pocket and make you pay. Dante Anderson with a good effort on the offensive board there, but Jerry just getting the ball away from him in that one. Padraig Tarlik with Mike on him. Looks to exploit the mismatch, but misses. Nice rebound there from Ramsey. Ramsey pushing up the floor. Killins with the rock, the mayor. Let's see what the mayor has. The mayor he just has to secure that ball a little bit more. Nice move in the paint, but the Dwight Wilkins with the block. And right now, the young guy, Jerry Killins, is not having the game that he had last time. Last time out, he had a double-double, 16 points, 11 assists, and if I'm not mistaken, about 5 rebounds. But right now, he has a couple of turnovers. And Mike just looks a little too comfortable in the offensive end. Here goes the third turnover. Jerry has to stop playing with the ball. Mike Simmons, Magic Mike, really taking a young guy to school in this series. And that is continuing here. Jerry has to get that ball out of his hands. He is playing around with the rock, and Mike is not playing any games with him. Jerry with the ISO. Ew. 0 points in the last 3 minutes for FC Barcelona. And right now they just have to protect the ball better. They made a few changes running a different playbook. But right now it is not looking too good, man. Mike is applying that pressure on Jerry Killins, and the mayor is not responding too well to it. Definitely some sloppy ball handling going on for FC Barcelona. They're going to want to call a timeout and get things on track, man. They have to get things on track soon, because if you allow this Virtus team to widen that gap with the scorers that they have, it can be very hard to close the gap, to close things in. And let's see, man. Let's see. Magic Mike with the rock. He is ringing. Magic Mike floater in that lane. Oh my God. Let me get a hashtag floater alert. Magic Mike. Put a little extra magic on that one. And as you can see, Mike with that two-way defending badge right there. And that is why he's picking guys' pockets, man. Magic Mike really came to play in this one. Anderson with a nice basket. Anderson working his way back in the lineup. He had an injury during the season that derailed him. Kind of got him out of the lineup, but he's been working his way back in these playoffs. The Barcelona guys missed his efforts. Albert Berry, nice move in a lane, but off the mark and rebounded by Vincent. That was a strong rebound by Vincent. Had a couple of guys next to him, but a beautiful pass. And way to navigate through traffic. Magic Mike. Oh my God, Magic Mike is just locked in, and he is trying to bury the defending champ single-handedly. But what a pass. I cannot stress enough how beautiful of a pass that was. Person, tough three with a man in his face. Had the smaller Banks on him. Is that Banks or Hill? I believe that's Hill. Yes, it is. And 3-point just off the mark. Don't mind the shot. Did have the little guy on him, but you got to make that. Mike, mid-range shot off the mark. Bilatis, offensive rebound, and the score 25-16. Virtus is feeling it. Young with the rock. Young to Albert Berry. Albert Berry, mid-range shot, no good. Barcelona looking a bit flat in this first quarter, and Virtus is capitalizing big time. Vincent going to the line for 2 with a chance to make this a double-digit lead. Big shout out to my guy DJ Cannon in the building, small forward for McGeetron in our high school series. The users are pulling up in abundance, and you gotta love it. Let me get a hashtag SBA in the chat. Penny Ocean tuning in as well. Big shout out to my guy Penny. Point guard for Virginia. Of course, we're moving to HBCUs for the next season. But it's going to be very interesting to see if Penny Ocean, the guard of the year in the college series, can follow up that guard of the year season. And it's also going to be interesting to see if he elects to go back to college. He announced earlier that he would. But, you know, as we get closer to Declaration Day, we'll see what guys stand on that. And Bilatis with another offensive rebound, misses, but cleaning up. Bilatis at 7'1". He is the tallest guy on the floor right now. And Barcelona does not have an answer for the size of Bilatis right now. And we have to, man. We got to figure something out. Barcelona, man, you got to figure something out. Nice defense by Longley. And that's the intensity that FC Barcelona is going to have to play with if they want to win this game. Because, boy, oh boy, Virtus just seems to want it a little more right now. And down 1-0, you cannot afford to lose this game. If you lose this game today, your season is over, Barcelona. No chance for a 4-peat if you lose the season. If you lose this game today. So let's see if the champions, if the defending champs could tap into that championship pedigree and secure a win. But Hill, the dead-eye 3 from the top of the key. Young closed out, but it was just not enough. Young wants to answer back off the mark, but Longley, gotta love the effort from Longley. Seen a big block from him, and there goes a big offensive putback. And I love it. 31-18. End of the first quarter. Can I get those twos in the chat, SBA? Twos in the chat. Yes, sir. 13 viewers live. I should see at least 10 twos in the chat. SBA community, turn me up. Playoff action underway. Seen a lot of dope things from all of the users in this postseason. I cannot wait to see who will prevail and be representing each side for the Overseas Tour 1 championship, man. We already finished the college series. Syracuse was the season 1 champions, and now we're in the Overseas Tour playoffs, getting ready to crown a champion. We'll be 2 series down, headed into our high school series and then our pros, man. You gotta love the progress here in SBA, where anything is possible. Wendell Wallace Washington, nice move in the lane, even better defense by Barcelona, and I love the aggressive rebound from Predrag Tarlik. Let's see Tarlik can keep up the aggression. They need something from him off. Much from Predrag offensively in this game, and Wallace Washington, good help defense right there. Ramsey stopping pop 3-pointer off the mark. And Danny Ramsey, man, the all-star. Can't judge him too much off the first game. I believe he did have about 16. But Predrag Tarlik with the 3-pointer right there in his face. And I was about to say Danny Ramsey 16 on the night in the last game, but I think he averaged about 18. Nice pass and nice slam right there from Dante Anderson. Dante Anderson, I told you, is just a sleeper big. Super talented, had a good season, and really the anchor of this Virtus defense. So you gotta love his efforts out there, picking up the foul there But him and Ramsey are going to talk things over. And both of these units, man, you just can't count out. Both of these units just super talented. Both 7-4 on the season. So even though, you know, Barcelona did earn a 2 seed by beating Virtus during the season, both of these teams had the same exact record. So, you know, a lot of competition, a lot of competitive spirits flowing here in this postseason. And both of these teams, you can't go wrong with neither of these teams, man. Both of these teams really come out and give it their all on a nightly basis and have represented their organizations well. So it's going to just be fun to see this thing come down to the wire. I want a game 3. But the way things are looking, man, you never know. Anything is really possible here in the SBA. And with Mike Simmons at the helm, you know how dangerous Virtus can be, man. Wallace Washington spin move in the lane, and he's blocked. Good defense right there. Good help defense by Floyd Bledsoe. Jabari Carter with the rock. Now, Jabari has a mismatch. That is a smaller guy, Wallace Washington. Jabari Carter with a nice ISO move in the lane. And Danny Ramsey is going to be called with the foul, but that's what I like to see from Jabari Carter. What a move. Did you guys see that little isolation move? Did you see that ISO move? Whoa. I'm telling you now, if Jabari Carter keep pulling that out of his bag, you guys are in trouble at the next level. If Jabari Carter starts to put the ball on the floor like that, this guy has potential to be MVP caliber at the next level. If Jabari can start putting the ball on the ground like that, I am telling you, you guys are in trouble. First free throw is good. Second free throw the same. And now Barcelona is cutting into that lead. 25-33 in favor of Barcelona right now. And, I mean, in favor of Virtus right now. But I just feel it, man. It seems like Barcelona is really waking up. Mike Simmons, mid-range shot, good. This is why you got to love the users, man. The users really been putting the work in. The users been popping out, showing up to the games, earning that SC. And I'm telling you, who is going to be number 1? Who is going to be number 1? Nice offensive rebound by Daniels. And a young big pumping his chest. Daniels putting on a pretty good showing against a guy like Dante Anderson. Dante Anderson is a bit older, a bit more seasoned, a bit more polished. But I'm going to be honest, man. As far as I'm concerned, I think Daniels has looked the most comfortable guarding Dante Anderson. But a nice three-pointer right there from Wallace Washington Jr. And every time Barcelona starts to cut into that lead, Wallace Washington, man, or Ramsey has been making it very hard. Very hard. 17 viewers live. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the Simulation Basketball Association. We are in our very first season as a league. But here you start off in high school, and then you can follow your player's journey from high school. You can go overseas, college, or even try your luck entering the draft straight out of high school to our pro series, which is the SBA. Bledsoe with a 3 off the mark, but Jabari Carter with the offensive rebound and the putback. 31-41 in favor of Virtus. But back to what I was saying, guys, if you want to check out our league and be a part of the community, be sure to leave a comment in the live chat or under any of our videos letting us know you want to get involved. This your boy Kamish Mullah. And if you want to tune into some more action, news, and hype, follow us on IG at SBA.2K. We also have a Discord with over 100 plus members, coaches, staff members, players, you name it, man. This is the SBA where, you know, you just tell us your story and we provide the platform. Anything is truly possible in our digital realm, and you gotta love it. Jerry Killens finally getting things on track. 5 points for him. Nice driving kick from Mike. Danny Ramsey smokes the three-pointer though. And you gotta knock that down, Danny. You gotta knock that down. Big shout out to my guy Zanati, aka Zanu Fenton, user shooting guard for Anna Ephes. This guy won the Offensive Player of the Year, and trust me, this kid has game. But like I said, if you want to stay tuned with everything SBA, follow us on IG at SBA.2K. Leave a like and subscribe, man, and just stay in tune with the community. We're growing and flowing every day. We're a work in progress, but trust me, we are truly committed to putting on for the simulation world. Bledsoe in the lane and slams it home over Dante Anderson. Wow. Bloody Bledsoe, man. We know he usually killing it from the three-point line, but can you check out that slam? Poster. That is the bloody Bledsoe we need. We need that wreck Bledsoe. And Wallace Washington tried to answer back with a slam of his own, but he's going to go to the line for two. 41-35 in favor of Virtus. The crowd is into it. You hear the defensive chants. Let's see if he can count his pennies. Can I get a hashtag count your pennies in the chat? Ew. As he misses the first free throw. Yo, guys be missing, man. They gotta know this penny counter is very crucial in the playoffs. The penny counter is crucial, guys. If you're not counting your pennies in the playoff, 10 times out of 10, you're losing. Second free throw, good though. 35-42 in favor of Virtus. And here we go. Jerry Killings with the rock. Let's see if he protects the ball a lot better. It looks like he's playing around with the ball a lot less. I like that. One move, put your head down and go to the hole. You got the size advantage over Magic Mike. Utilize that size to your advantage. Of course, Jerry has a lot to learn. This young guard, only 19 years old in his first overseas season, but he has to learn a couple of tricks to the trade, man. You got a smaller guy on you. You utilize your size advantage. You exploit the mismatch and make everybody else around you better. Jerry has done a good job all season long, but he misses. He does not count his penny on that one. Let's see if he can knock down the second free throw. And back to what I was saying, man, he definitely showed us some flashes all season long, even in this postseason. However, he's just not consistent. One game he could give you 30, then the next game he could give you 8. One game he could give you 20 to 15, and the next game he give you 9. You know what I'm saying? 6. Things like that. And then it's a game like today where, you know, he's missing free throws, you know, missing some assignments on Mike, a couple of turnovers, and all, you know, things that can be coached. You know, he's a very young guy, so he can be coached and develop these things. But definitely things that you will want to see from your point guard in the postseason. So hope for Barcelona. Bledsoe with a good look, but the three-pointer's off the mark, and Mike is pushing it up the floor. Mike with a beautiful floater, and peep out, Mike is just taking advantage of the angles. Saw Jabari at the help, but just floated that thing right off the glass. And another turnover for Jerry Killings. Jerry looking like Tom out there. Tom stands for turnover, man. Let me get a hashtag Tom in the chat. Let me get a hashtag Tom in the chat for turnover, man. Jerry, 4 seconds left. Gets it to Bloody Bledsoe. Bloody B, mid-range, off the mark, but rebounded by Jabari. However, Jabari cannot screw in the light bulb against the taller Bilatis. The 7-footer Bilatis just made that shot very tough. And Magic Mike is feeling it. 20 points in this first half with 4 minutes left. But off the mark that time, man. Off the mark with that one. Mike is really taking Jerry to school, but let's see. Let's see if the young guy could turn it around. Jabari with the ISO, top of the key. Bilatis, can he keep up with him? And great defense from Bilatis on that one. Bilatis using his size, that wingspan to his advantage to keep Jabari in his reach. And then Bilatis running the floor and one. That's how you do it. Solid defense, both hands up on one end, and then a tough finish in transition. Big men, do you see what happens when you run the floor? When you run the floor, bigs, great things happen. And there goes a three-point opportunity for Bilatis. Let's see if he knocks this down. Free throw off the mark. Ramsey with the finish. And I gotta agree with Jerry. His team is not looking like they want it right now. These guys are lackadaisical on the rebounding aspect outside of Jabari Carter. And Jabari, once again, man, Jabari is really carrying this team right now. Jabari Carter has 14 points. And I can imagine that he already has a double-double because we've seen him just going crazy on the boards. But Jabari Carter needs help, guys. If these Barcelona guys do not start to help Jabari Carter in this game, trust me, it is over. You cannot beat Virtus with just one guy. They have the likes of Danny Ramsey, Dante Anderson. Bilatis has stepped up tremendously, in the playoffs. You got guys like Hill, backup point guard coming off the bench, capable of scoring just as much as Mike on the right night. And I'm telling you, man, all-star Danny Ramsey, I know I brought him up already, but on the right night, that guy can explode for 30 to 40 points. And trust me, Barcelona's going to have to get something going ASAP, because if they let this league get too out of hand, looks like a good pass on the way from Jabari. But I don't know what happened with the miscommunication. And Danny Ramsey, the all-star, right on cue. I just brought him up with a beautiful spin and finger roll in that lane. God. Love the move right there from Ramsey. Albert Berry with a nice size-up step back, but no luck. And once again, the savior, Jabari Carter, cleaning up the mess of his teammates. Jabari is going to be worn out by the time this second half comes, because he is bailing his teammates out left and right. Jabari's looking like a lawyer out there. The way he's bailing these Barcelona guys out of trouble. Almost another basket for Mr. Carter, but that one off the mark. And from now on, when Jabari has a big play, I'm just going to hit you guys with the, hey, Mr. Carter, hello. Tell me, where have you been? Let me stop before I get copywritten, but y'all know how I get in my bag with the music, man. Jabari, nice move in the lane, but I credit Virtus for the great defense. Do you see how Bilatis and Danny Ramsey are just feeding the defense, passing the offensive guys off to one another between their defensive assignments and help? You have to pay attention to that and love it, man. Young to Berry, Berry to Carter, Mr. Carter on the board. Mr. Carter misses but gets his rebound again. And hey, Mr. Carter, as Jabari Carter with 3 offensive rebounds just to pad the stat and finish over the bigger defender once again. This guy is an animal. Danny Ramsey getting some space, skipping through the lane, and he's going to draw a foul as Mr. Carter is not giving up any easy baskets. Mr. Carter showing these guys going to have to earn it. Jabari's only 6'8", but boy, is he a force to be reckoned with in that lane. Reminds you of Zion with that frame. You see the size of Jabari's arms, man, at 6'8", about 250 pounds. The guy is just an animal. Free throw on its way from Ramsey. Good. 11-point game in favor of Virtus. Liking what I'm seeing from Virtus too, man. They're keeping their guys fresh. Virtus is keeping their guys fresh. I'm seeing a few guys subbed in that I haven't even seen, throughout the season. So they're doing a good job of keeping their guys fresh. And I also got to credit these guys that's stepping in because they're ready to play. Bilatis came in, ready to play. Hill came in, hit a big 3. Then you got Pavin, 7-footer, just out there as an extra big body to, cause some extra confusion for these Barcelona guards when they're driving to the hole. And also these bigs, man. You got Persons, Jabari, and you got some pretty undersized bigs here for Barcelona. And the only guy who really has that size is Daniels, but he can't play all game long. Danny Ramsey, the all-star, knocking down the three-pointer. And I told you, if this guy gets going, it could be very dangerous. I believe that is about maybe 16 to 13 points for Danny Ramsey alongside Mike's 20+. So, very big offensive first half for Virtus. Huge offensive first half for Virtus. And we're going to have to see some changes made, man, if these guys want to, stay in this series, man. Barcelona is in a win or go home predicament. And right now, Danny Ramsey is feeling himself, just letting these Barcelona guys have it. And at the half of what could be an elimination game for FC Barcelona, they are down big. SBA community, let me get those halves in the chat. Yes, sir. Halftime. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe here in the SBA. Presented by Mulaverse Gaming, guys. This is our very first season of the Simulation Basketball Association, man. But boy, oh boy, we are growing and flowing. 100+ community members. If you would like to join the community as a player, coach, analyst, just let us know, man. Hit us up, drop a comment, or follow us on Instagram and DM us at SBA.2K for all the news and everything. Trust me, guys, you don't want to miss this action. Check out our playoff bracket, and things are definitely spicing up. We've seen that game 2 from Alba and Canarias split at 1-1 now. But in this game at the half, Michael Simmons, Magic Mike, 20 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and Jabari Mr. Carter, 18 points, 11 rebounds. Those are the top performers at the half. But Jabari Carter is going to need help, Barcelona. If you guys do not help Jabari Carter, you will be going home. Well, you will be staying home very, very disappointed, guys. You will be staying home very disappointed if you don't turn things around. This is game 2, but it is a win and go home. This is a 3-game series here in round one of the Overseas Tour playoffs. Let me get those threes in the chat, SBA community. I see you guys tuning in, dropping those threes. Let's keep it going. Can I get a hashtag 20 as we reached our game time goal of 20 viewers? Our goal, guys, while we're at 300 subscribers, we just hit 300 subscribers. Our goal every game is going to try to hit that 20 mark. And Danny Ramsey with the slam. 17 points for Danny Ramsey. But make sure we get those hashtag 20s in the chat. We've been reaching that milestone, guys. We got the 300 subscribers, and we've been reaching the hashtag 20 in almost every game. Now, because I'm going to be broke. But I will give it to you guys for this game. So let me get them hashtag 20s in the chat. And I need my mods. Please, one of my mods, track the hashtag 20 so we can get these guys their 200 SC. SBA, turn us up, hashtag 20. Every time we eclipse 20 views, I give my guys 200 SC. That is our simulation coin. That is our virtual currency here in the SBA. You can use our virtual currency to buy different things, to upgrade your player. So it's a ton of things, that we like to implement here in the SBA. And if you join our community, we can catch you up to speed on everything. So be sure to follow us on Instagram at SBA.2K. And also drop a comment and subscribe to us here on YouTube to join the community, man. One of the fastest growing communities out there. Hundreds of members, from coaches to players to analysts. And yeah, man, we've just been really doing our thing, taking off, man. And it's your boy Kamish Mullah. We are building this thing every day, and I would love for you guys to join the family. Second free throw is good for Jabari Carter, 63-48. And let's see if Barcelona can escape elimination once again. Well, not once again, because this is the first elimination game. But let's see if they can escape elimination and go on to game 3 here in these playoffs. Mike going to the hole, misses the layup. I know he wants that back. If he just would have took his time, I'm pretty sure he'd have knocked that down. Jerry trying to turn things around in this half, stopping and popping in the lane. I like the shot choice. Jerry Killens, 3 for 8 on the night with 8 points. But he's looking to turn things around. And I love the resilience of this young guy. Looks like he's trying to press up on Mike now. Looks like he must have got a stern talking to from coach and his teammates in the locker room, and good defense from the young Jerry Killens. Jerry to Bledsoe. Bledsoe now with the turnover-itis. as Washington steals the ball and passes it up to Dante Anderson for the slam. Bledsoe waving his hands in disbelief after that turnover. Gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. Jerry at the helm, looking to drive on Mike. They send in the help. Jerry with a nice tough layup in traffic, but off the mark. Out of bounds on Jerry, trying to recover after missing a shot. And that's the shot you want from Jerry, though. That is definitely the shot that you want from Mr. Killings. I'm not mad at that shot from the mayor. He had the smaller mic on him, and you gotta love it, man. Shout out to my guy, Petty Ocean, man. He said, how did we lose 11 viewers, man? How did we lose 11 viewers? We're down to 6. I think guys are going on breaks, man. I think guys are going to get popcorn real quick, Penny. You know how it go. Guys are going to get popcorn. They've been tuning in and out. But I just love that now we got a good, stable following, man. We got a nice stable following of guys. We've been getting about over 20 a game. And another turnover for Jerry Killings. Looking like turnover man out there. Mike Simmons has came to play defense. And right now, Barcelona not looking good. It is not looking good here in Barcelona, Spain. Jerry has been turning it over left and right, and the young guy just showing his youth, showing his experience and age right now with all of these turnovers, man. I know that his coach's teammates is not happy at the moment. I know his coaches and teammates are not happy. We already see some fans exiting the building. Guys start to see the score getting close to 20, and the viewers started to leave. I do not blame them. Nobody wants to watch a digital blowout. Mike knocking it down. 19-point game. This is the largest lead of the night. 19-point game in favor of Virtus. Bledsoe, nice pass in the lane to Daniels. And we're going to need to see some more of that in a hurry. Only 40% shooting from the field for Barcelona. A whopping 54% for Virtus. And you got to love it, man. You got to love the effort from Virtus in this one. Mike gets Jerry in the air. Nice up and under finish. And I think he did that just for extra style points, because he could have just laid that in. Magic Mike. Magic Mike. Oh my God. Magic Mike is taking Jerry to school right now. Really showing that there's levels to this. Jerry's played good all year, but Magic Mike just showing him it is levels, man. Magic Mike. I can't stress enough the effort from this guy. Give me 1 second, guys. Somebody's at the door. Back to the action, guys. Pardon me, I'm the only one home and I had to see who was at the door. But Mike Simmons with the rock, 71-52. Mike in that lane, skipping right through. Peep the move. Oh my God, so pretty for Mike on the mobile one drive. Do you see the pattern of the rock? Do you see the handling? This kid is no joke. Big shout out to my guy Mike Simmons, man. Magic Mike Simmons, the user, just playing tremendously out there. Good help right there. And Jabari Carter saw rim. Didn't see Jerry get freed up in the corner right there. And I think some frustration is beginning to set in for these Barcelona guys. They're getting a bit desperate. And there we go. Jabari Carter. Really sensing some frustration from Jabari Carter, man. Just seen him force a shot after, all game really playing through the flow and looking good. And then, that's a frustration foul right there. It's literally a frustration foul. right there on Mike. No need to have your hand in the cookie jar, especially against a smaller guy like Mike who just has that thing on a string. Vincent for 3. Don't like the look. Rebounded by Jabari Carter. He gets it up to Tarlick. Tarlick to Bledsoe. Bledsoe with the rock. Bledsoe puts his back on Wallace Washington. Gets it out to Jerry. Jerry thinks about the shot. Kicks it right back to the veteran. Jerry now. Short corner. Midi. Good. Jerry just, Jerry can bring some things to the table. Tonight just not his night, and Mike is really just making it tough on him, applying that pressure. Wallace Washington, layup off the mark, and Jabari with another rebound, and now Barcelona is hot. Let's see if they can capitalize off this takeover, or will it be much of the same as Dante Anderson is just owning that paint. This whole Virtus team is just making sure that this Barcelona team is met by a wall of defenders every time they drive to the paint. Jabari with the board, but let's see now what they can do with it. Jabari, mid-range shot, Swiss cheese, nothing but net, too easy. 73 to 56, Jabari Carter, 22 points on 9 of 18 shooting. Hey, Mr. Carter. Mike Simmons, three-pointer in Jerry's face. And how many times have we seen that in this series? A tough 3 in the grill of Jerry coming off the hands of Magic Mike Simmons. This guy is just too good. And the young guy, Jerry, man, just need to take a lesson. There's nothing wrong. Jerry's trying, man. He's trying. He's young. He's talented. He's closing out. Still playing a decent game. But Mike Simmons is just that guy. It's the reason why this guy was guard of the year. Just the best, just all around, man. I just got to say, just the best guard, out there. Best point guard out there. The MVP is a guard as well at shooting guard. So I don't want to, put Mike over him. But I think complete point guard in the SBA, Mike punches that ticket, man. He is the best complete point guard I think that we have. Albert Berry, 4-3. He can knock that down, but misses. And Longley is going to be called with the off-ball foul as Jabari just got the offensive rebound. OMG. Know that coach is frustrated with that one, especially when you're down 20 trying to cut into the lead before the fourth quarter. Wallace Washington in the lane. He's fouled. And Virtus just applying pressure each play down the floor. Screens, causing misdirection, mismatches. Wallace Washington, Mike, Danny Ramsey, man. It's just tough. And these guys are fighting. And right now, Barcelona just doesn't have an answer from Virtus right now. And I don't know, man. Virtus just has Barcelona's number in this game. They have not let up all game long. And now they are just piling on this lead. Later and later in this second half, as we get closer to this fourth quarter, if Barcelona is down 20 going into the fourth quarter, I'm just going to say I think that this game is over. I know we shouldn't call it that early, but I'm just being honest, guys. If Barcelona goes into this game, into the fourth quarter down 20, I don't think you could come back like that against a team like Virtus. Even though Barcelona is the defending champions, yes, 3-peat, going for the 4-peat, I don't think they could pull that off against Virtus down 20. Longley with the offensive board cleaning it up, and if they're gonna make a run, they have to do it now. You have to keep it respectable going into that fourth quarter against a team like Virtus. You cannot allow them to go into the fourth quarter with that much momentum and these type of offensive weapons. Vincent, tough 3. And Vincent knocking down the tough 3 in the face of Persons. 80 to 58. Virtus is taking off. And it might be GG's here early. Whoa. Barcelona down 1-0 in this 3-game series. And a loss right here can cost them their entire season. Young answering right back off the pump fake. And I love it. 61 to 80. Barcelona showing some minor signs of life. Let's see if we can catch that pulse and keep it going. Wallace Washington, midi on the way. Back of the rim. Ill. Jabari Carter with the rebound. Hey, Mr. Carter, where have you been? They need you in this half because if not, you're going home. Young off the screen. Young surveying the floor. He has nothing. 4 seconds left for Young. Persons with 3 seconds. Albert Berry, 2 seconds. 3-pointer on the way. Off the mark. But Jabari Carter with the rebound and slam. Hey, Mr. Carter, 63-80. And I'm telling you, in this last minute, Barcelona's going to have to hold on and continue this run. But Wallace Washington Jr. silencing the crowd with that mid-range shot. And every time Barcelona gets to punching, Virtus hits him in the mouth with that jab right there. Gotta love the jab right now in this heavyweight matchup between Virtus and Barcelona. Every time Barcelona is trying to come back, they got Virtus on the fences. They got a little run going. Virtus is just sticking them with that jab. Boom. Getting their points back. Sticking them with that jab. Keeping them on the outside. Keeping them on the outside. And Barcelona is going to have to pull out that haymaker in the fourth quarter, man. If Barcelona don't pull out that Mike Tyson, Ali, Rocky Balboa haymaker in the fourth quarter, they're going to stay home and be thinking about this game all off season long. Young with the rock. Young to Steele. Steele to Berry. Berry with the rock. Berry in the lane. Off the mark. Wallace Washington with the rebound. Albert Berry has not made a shot in this game. He is hurting his team. Usually he's one of those role players off the bench that could give Barcelona the well-needed spark, but not tonight. And Dante Anderson bullying his way through the paint. Ruben Persons is just too small right now for Dante Anderson. And Persons going to have to get something going, man. They got a big lineup out there. They got Bilatis and Dante Anderson in the game, and that is giving Barcelona trouble. You got to love Virtus for this big lineup. You got Ramsey at the 3, the 6'9" small forward, a 7'2" guy at center, and then a 7-footer at power forward, man. I'm loving these big lineups that Virtus has went with, and it is really killing Barcelona. Good defense right there, and that is a credit once again to that big lineup. 23-point lead headed into the fourth quarter, and I told you guys that I thought that it would be over for Barcelona if they were down 20 going into this fourth quarter. They're down 23 now. And I'm just going to call it early, man. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm going to call it early. Let me get those 4s in the chat, but I believe that it is game over. I do not see Barcelona coming back from this one. Virtus has these big lineups. Bilatis, peep the assist of the game, going right to Bilatis, the 7'2" center, who is usually the backup center, and he was the backup center in this game, but they have been running him in lineups with the starting center, Dante Anderson, and it has given Barcelona trouble all night long. Good move right there from Wallace Washington in the paint, but even better defense from Barcelona. But Barcelona has to get something going, man. I do not like this offense that they have been running here in this game. A lot of off-ball screens, not enough off-ball work. Jerry with a 3, back of the rim, no good. Jerry Killens has not had a night tonight. A lot of turnovers for the young guy, and just not, giving his team what they needed out of him offensively, if I'm being honest. He's going to pick up the foul on Danny Ramsey right there. And I think that this is all she has wrote. I think that Barcelona's season is over. Virtus has came into this game locked in. Magic Mike smelled blood in the water, and now he is going for the kill. Off the mark. Thought that one was going to be good. Albert Berry kicking it to Tarlick. Tarlick to Longley. Longley puts his back on the defender. Longley, what do you have? Let's see. Longley fouled by Dante Anderson. That is Anderson's 3rd. And they're keeping this big lineup in. They are keeping this big lineup with Bilatis in at the 5. Anderson, Dante Anderson, the starting center, in at the power forward. And Danny Ramsey at the 3. Nice play right there. Wait, what was that? Whoa. 18 viewers live. Hit that like button if you haven't already. This is the Simulation Basketball Association, fastest growing simulation league there is out there. If you want to join our community, be sure to leave a subscribe and comment letting us know you would like to join, man. We have a Discord community full of users, coaches, analysts, and this is the SBA, man, where anything is possible. Start your journey in high school, go on to college, overseas, or the pros. We have one of the best funneling systems out there. You're not going to experience anything like this anywhere else. Wallace Washington with the rock. Check out our live chat too. We got a ton of user players in there showing love, commenting. And join the community, man. Wallace Washington skipping through that lane. Finger roll finish. Good. 19 points on 8 of 16 shooting for Wallace Washington in this game. And now Virtus is just pouring it on. 88 to 65. 8 minutes left in the game. Dante to Jerry. Jerry, mid-range, good. 88-67. And this playbook just has a lot of off-ball plays I'm noticing for Barcelona. And it's just not, I don't think it just fits their style well, you know. Good three-point shot right there from Danny Ramsey. 91 to 67 in favor of Virtus. And yeah, man, that's looking like it's it. It's looking like that's all she wrote. Looking like we're going to have a new champion in the overseas tour because the defending champs Barcelona is down big. I think it's almost impossible to come back from this at this point. I know we've seen crazy things and anything is possible here in the SBA, but I don't see any way that Barcelona could come back from a deficit like this on a team like Virtus, man. Virtus is not one of those teams that give up, you know, big-time leads early. They have 2 All-Stars, one in Mike Simmons, 2 in Danny Ramsey. Wallace Washington could have easily been an All-Star, just missed it. And right on key, All-Star Danny Ramsey knocking down yet again another tough mid-range shot. And like I said, just sticking them with that jab, man. That's what I've been seeing from Virtus all game long. Every time Barcelona gets out of hand, Virtus has just stuck them with that jab and got right back to it. Mike Simmons now with the rock after the sweet mid-range shot from Predrag Tarlik, and there it goes. They cannot make a stop at all. Barcelona cannot stop this Virtus offense. And look at Virtus. Mike Simmons in the pocket of the young Jerry Killens, making it hard. So on one end, we've seen some tough defense on the interior. It looks like Virtus is suffocating the offense of Barcelona. And then on the other end, we've just seen Olay defense for Barcelona. Look at Danny Ramsey once again just thugging Predrag Tarlik for an easy layup. And the All-Star Danny Ramsey has 26 points on the night. 71 to 97 in favor of Virtus. SBA community, do you see a comeback in the works, or do y'all guys think this is over? Mid-range shot for Jerry off the mark. Mike with it. Mike pushing up the floor. Beautiful pass from Mike in transition. And Wallace Washington Jr. with the finish. Gotta love it, man. The three-headed monster of Wallace Washington Jr., Mike Simmons, and Danny Ramsey has truly came to play. And with that miss, 5 minutes left on the clock, I think that this game is over, guys. I believe that it is over, and that right there might have been an exclamation point, the period, however you want to end this sentence. That was the ending for it. Dante Anderson with the putback. Three-pointer off the mark from Jerry. And to think, Jabari Carter and Bloody Bledsoe. Jabari Carter, Bloody Bledsoe, and Daniels has not even been subbed in the game in this fourth quarter thus far. Down 20 points. Coach was trying to see if the bench could do something to close the gap, but just not enough. And now it's just looking like the benches are just going to come in, and this season is over. Wow, I can't believe this is the end of the overseas career for Bledsoe, Jabari Carter, and Predrag Tarlik. I cannot believe it. Down 32 here in this fourth quarter with 3 minutes left. Predrag Tarlik Midi on the way. Good. 103-73, and this was just a runaway performance from Virtus in this one. Virtus came ready to play, and they closed out the defending champs in a sweeping effort. How about it? So not only did they come in and beat the defending champs who were the higher seed, but they did it in convincing fashion. They swept them, and in the closeout game, they won by 30. Get out the brooms. Can I see those brooms in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Mike going to the hole. He's fouled. And now the substitutions are going to make their way in. But I'm going to give you guys another little concert because it's just a little too late. And you trying to ball, but it's too late to be real. It doesn't matter anyway. You know, it's just a little too late. Hopefully they don't copyright me because I was sounding just like her just now. But you know how we rock in SBA community. It is your boy, Kamish Moolah. And appreciate you for rocking with us, man. But 2 minutes and 52 seconds left. And it is looking like this thing is more than over. Not seeing a sense of urgency that I would like from Barcelona. But, oh my God. What a three right there from Bloody B. What a three from Bloody B on that one. Facts, J.O. Don't need YouTube to copyright, but you know I just be feeling it, man. These songs just be coming to my head based off what I see going on. Jabari with the rebound, pushing up the floor. Let's see at least, can we get at least some sense of urgency? Act like you guys wanted or something. Please. Let me see. They're going back to Jabari. Maybe they should have been doing this all game. Bari with the scoop. Rebounded by Daniels, but Bilatis, the 7-footer, pasting that to the backboard. And Mike, here goes Magic Mike on the go, spinning through that lane. Now he wants it for three. The dagger up off the mark. Back of the rim, no good. Mike still trying to take it to the defending champs. But Tarlik with the alley-oop to Jabari Carter. And hey, Mr. Carter, 26 points. But unfortunately, man, just a little too late. And although we're in Barcelona, so the crowd is not going to sing it, Mike, oh my God, skip through that lane, finger roll cheese. Cheese Louise, Mike, damn. Magic Mike with the sweet finish. Jerry wants the three, no good. Here goes Daniels. Good offensive rebound and cleanup by Daniels with 1:24 left. Down 27. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Let me get a hashtag happy birthday Jerry in the chat. Once again, I know we did this to him before, y'all, but he was talking a lot in the Discord. So I need everybody to hit a hashtag happy birthday Jerry one more time as Magic Mike has sent this guy home. Magic Mike sending a young guy home. And you gotta love it. Guard of the year, taking one of our youngest point guards to school in this matchup and humbling him. Jerry, you know, has been in the gym, upgrading, getting this guy right. He was a bit too excited, though, man. Might have made a bit too many changes, man. I like this team's playbook, but I think he got a little over-analysis paralysis. I think he over-analyzed, did a little too much. And I think his team might have been coached out of this game. So, you know, Jerry's a young guy, still got a lot to learn. Still got to learn how to lead an organization. But happy birthday, Jerry. As it won't be your first season that you'll be coming away with an overseas ring. And the long time journey for the champs has come to an end. Virtus victorious Can I get those brooms in the chat? 109-83 in favor of Virtus as they win the sweep and they're going on to the conference finals. Who other than Magic Mike as the player of the game? The guard of the year has led this team all season long. And after hitting the game winner in game 1, he just buried this Barcelona team in game 2, picking Jerry's pocket left and right. I believe he has about 4 to 5 steals. A ton of points, dimes galore. And Magic Mike Simmons putting on a show to remember. Check the stat line. The stat sheet stuffer extraordinaire. Magic Michael Simmons, 37 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, 14 of 28 from the field, 50% even, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, perfect from the penny counter. Let me say that again, perfect from the penny counter. Mike Simmons, man, came to play. And just check the stat line. Responsible for 50 points. When your point guard is responsible for 50 points, you're rarely going to lose. Any point guard being responsible for 50 points in the postseason is going to make it super tough on the other team. And big shout out to Mike. It was a huge night for him. But also his all-star teammate, both of these guys all-stars, Danny Ramsey, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 11 of 17 from the field, 2 of 6 from the three-point line, perfect from the penny counter as well, although he only shot 2 free throws. And you also got to love the effort from Danny Ramsey. Such a dog, man. Such a dog. Came ready to play and did his thing. Wallace Washington Jr., 23 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. Really playing that playmaking role for Virtus in this one. And I'm telling you, man, this three-headed monster of Virtus is very dangerous at the 1, 2, and 3. These guys can go off in a hurry. And think about that. The 1, 2, and 3 came up with 37, 26, and 23 in the same game. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And then both big men, like I said, Dante Anderson, Lefteris Bladis, 8 and 11, 8 and 10. Check out the bigs, man. They did their thing. They did their thing. They came to play. The bench came in, filled in, played their roles, did what they were supposed to do to hang on to this lead. And you gotta love it, man. Hit that like button if you haven't already. This is the Simulation Basketball Association. We have user plays in a live chat. In our league, man, we're in our first season, but you begin your journey in high school. You can move on to college, overseas, in our pro series, which is the SBA. Be sure to follow us on IG at SBA.2K for more information, man. We are the fastest growing simulation league out there. You don't want to miss anything. Trust me, you don't want to miss none of this action. Discord community lit. Instagram lit. Whether it's reels, whether it's content, news, content on the players, we have a community that is driven and ready to put this simulation experience on the map. On the losing side of things, Jabari Carter, the veteran, tried all he could to pull away with a win here. 26 points, 20 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 11 for 22 from the field. Didn't shoot a 3. Perfect from the penny counter, 7 offensive rebounds, and he was locked in, man. Would like to see a better effort from Bloody Bledsoe in this one, man. Floyd Bledsoe, 13 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, 5 for 14 from the field, 3 of 7 from the three-point line. So it just wasn't his night, and I guess that's why he dialed back the aggression as the game, developed. Only 23 minutes, 25 minutes for Jabari Carter. That's because due to the blowout, man, they didn't really play most of the fourth quarter, man. They was down, tried to see if the bench could do some things, bench couldn't do enough, and you had to rest those guys. But I would like to see them go out on their shield, man. I say play these guys the whole third and fourth if you have to, because it was that type of game. It was down 20. There was no reason they should have subbed these guys out at all in the second half. I don't care if they're breathing blood. Shouldn't sub these guys out. But yeah, man, here's the stats for the losing team. Jerry, 12, 3 and 5. Not the effort he had on his last time out. 4 turnovers. Definitely don't like that. 0 for 3 from the three-point line. 50% from the free throw line. And, man, just not going to win with an effort like this. You're not going to win with an effort like this, man. Tarlik only 13 points. And I don't know, man. I think they had a better balance of shots and just looked a lot more comfortable in the last game with the last playbook they were running. This book just did not look like it seemed to fit them. And like I said earlier, man, Jerry just got a little over-analysis paralysis and might have coached them out of this one, because the first game was a lot closer. Made some changes, and now the gap was a lot wider in this one. So shout out to Jerry though in the lab testing, man. But sometimes, man, you just gotta stick to the grain, because things definitely got tough for you guys in this one. More than tough, kind of got out of hand, and now these guys are gonna be staying home. Virtus will be moving on to the next round, which is the conference championship, aka semifinals. So let's see, man. Mike Simmons moving on. Virtus moving on. Playoff games will be rolling out all throughout the week. I do have, a busy schedule. I'll be back and forth between the studio and my in-house studio, filming this content, and everything is live. I'm actually live here in the booth right now. I've been trying to keep everything live. Didn't really want to do pre-records, especially not for the playoffs. So, just bear with me time-wise. But you will see, more playoff games released this week. Just can't guarantee how many more. Maybe 2 to 3 for the rest of the week. Maybe 2. At least 2, definitely. So, bear with me with the schedule, guys. We've been moving at a great pace. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we need to rush anything. Now that it's the playoffs, I've been trying to call games, and that takes energy and time, guys. So definitely just been wanting to be in the right mindset to have the energy to call these games. I've been going to the studio, leaving early, coming here, just trying to take a nap in between, sessions, just to try to make sure I'm well rested for these games for you guys. So, keep up the activity, guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. I'm going to show the highlights and stuff and show the team stats, but I truly appreciate you guys, man, for all of the, love and camaraderie. We really been, building this thing. We finished with our second series of season 1. We started with the college series. Then we took it to overseas. We did the high school top 30 tournament. You can also find that on our channel. High school season will start up after overseas. And then, high school season is going to start out after overseas. High school season is going to start after overseas. And then we're going to have the combine in between the high school series. So as we're doing the high school series stuff, I will still have the combine series stuff rolling in the background, where we'll test out these guards, these bigs, and we'll really start sending out that invitation to the combine real soon. So college guys, stay in tune. We got that invitational coming up. We have the high school series. We have the overseas. We have the the combine series, and then we got to get ready for this draft. So everybody stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun time transitioning to the actual pro series, doing the combine stuff, getting the pro teams, created. It's gonna just be really fun. So I need everybody to stick around, stay active, and be present, because during this combine series, man, you never know what organizations is going to be reaching out to you guys for interviews and things of that nature. So we got a fun little innovative way that we're going to roll out this content for the combine series. So I definitely want you guys to stay in tune for that while high school is going on. I got some guys with the P5 and I have some high school coaches. So I will have help running the high school series. Don't worry. And we're going to make sure that we're getting this combine content and high school content series out in a timely manner, the same way that we've been getting out everything else. We're going to keep everything fast paced, growing and flowing the way things have been. Nothing is going to slow us down. Let me get a hashtag can't stop greatness, because through it all, we just going to keep pushing, man. Yeah. This is the SBA where anything is possible. We already 2 series down in season 1, and we're only in the 3rd month of the year. So just think about it. As long as we can, finish season 1 with room to spare, who knows? We probably could start up season 2, in this same season. We probably could start up season 2 on 2K23. If time permits us, man, I want to probably try to do 2 series per year. 2 series per each game. Meaning when 2K24 comes out, I want to have 2 seasons, like 2 full seasons, meaning 2 high school seasons, 2 pro seasons, 2 college seasons, and 2 overseas seasons. So I'm trying to do that each year, and it sounds like a lot, but it's really not going to be a lot. We do things in a condensed season in a creative way. You still see all the games live. We don't fast sim anything. All the games are still streamed live and things of that nature. But we just have a system in play that we've came up with that, works and gets things done in a timely fashion. So I definitely want to keep that mode. I still want to shoot for 2 seasons of a year. And with you guys' help, that'll be possible. So the more guys we get with P5 and just let me know their schedule, we could get you guys on the staff, and then just keep kicking out this content to our fans and our audience quicker and quicker. So that's really my goal, to have you guys as users and of course enjoy the league as a player. But if you want to take that step up and just help us out with the content wise, if you have a PlayStation 5, be sure to hit me up and let me know that you're interested in joining our staff, man. We got a lot of things, brewing, a lot of things in the work, and we always taking new guys to be a part of the team. However, you have to be serious about this. If this is not something that you have a passion for and you're not serious about, it's no need to even hit us up and waste our time. If guys know, if I got to do this myself, I'll do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I've done the whole college series myself, the whole overseas series myself. I could do the high school series myself as well. But with only one me, it's just, takes time. So I appreciate you guys for being patient. But as we grow as a league, I definitely want to give you guys, a chance to, grow with us and take on some responsibility here and, help us move on to new heights. So if you're a guy and you're interested in that, definitely hit me up and let's make something happen. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. It's your boy Kamish Moolah. I will be in the Discord in a few. As soon as this live go down, I'll be in the Discord. So if you guys want to chat it up, talk some things in the future, talk some high school, talk some college, talk the rest of the overseas tour playoffs, we could definitely do that. So, yeah, man. Kamish Moolah out. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Don't forget to leave a comment if you want to join our community. I know I'd be long-winded at times, guys, but I'm super passionate about this, and I've been rocking with this consistently for the last 4 months. We've monetized the platform. We've showed consistency. We've showed just a clean just a clean track record and transcript of work. So I really don't think that nobody's coming like us when it comes to simulation basketball, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And once again, appreciate you for rocking with us. Be sure to follow us on IG at SBA.2K. And before we get out of here, all my guys in the live chat, drop a hashtag our league. Peace.